All right, let's get right into it. We're breaking down EchoXen today. The big question, is it a real solution for hearing support, or is it all just hype? So, the bottom line is, does this stuff actually work? We're going to dig into his claims, take a close look at what's inside that all-natural ingredient list, and of course, check out the guarantee. That way you can figure out if it's the right move for you.
Okay, so first things first. Before we can even talk about the solution, we've got to understand the problem they're trying to fix, right?
And man, if you've ever dealt with this, you know. The sources really highlight how exhausting it is, that constant ringing, struggling to keep up with conversations. It's a tough, isolating thing that millions of people deal with every single day.
This is exactly where EchoXen steps in. It's like you've got the problem over here and the promise over there. The whole idea is that this natural formula can be the bridge that takes you from that constant frustration to, some real peace and quiet.
Okay, so how does it claim to do that? What's the actual mechanism here? Let's dive into the science they lay out.
So the core theory is pretty interesting. They're saying the problem isn't just in your ear, it goes deeper. It's about things like poor circulation, inflammation, and stress on your auditory nerves. The idea is, when those things are out of whack, your brain can't process sound the right way, and that's what leads to the ringing and the trouble hearing.
So building on that theory, the formula is designed to attack the problem in 3 steps. First, it's all about supporting healthy blood flow. Then, it's supposed to help cleanse and calm down those stressed out nerves. And finally, step 3 is about feeding your auditory cells the good stuff they need to stay healthy.
But how does it actually do all that? Well, it all comes down to the ingredients, a pretty specific blend of natural stuff.
Okay, taking a look, the formula is 100% natural. You've got things like maca root and mucuwana purians, which they say help with inflammation and calming your nerves. Then there's katuaba and damiana for circulation, plus ashwagandha for mental clarity. It's a pretty broad spectrum approach, hitting different angles of ear and brain health.
And here's something that really makes it stand out. It's not a pill you swallow. It's actually a liquid eardrop. The idea is you apply it directly where you need it, which is supposed to help with quick, targeted absorption.
All right, let's talk about the practical stuff. How do you use it? What can you expect? And super important, what's the guarantee like?
Using it seems super easy. The instructions say it's just 2 or 3 drops in your ear each day. You let it sit for about 30 seconds to absorb, and that's it. Pretty simple to add to your daily routine.
So, when can you expect to see results? Well, some people apparently notice changes pretty quickly, within days even. But, and this is a big but, the sources really stress that you've got to be consistent. For the best shot at long-term benefits, they recommend sticking with it for at least 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, this next part is huge, especially when you're thinking about trying something new. It's all about the security of your purchase. And for EchoX, it boils down to one simple number.
That's right, 60. A full 60-day money-back guarantee. What that means is you get 2 whole months to try it out. And if for any reason you're not happy with it, you can get your money back. No hassle, no questions asked. It basically makes trying it completely risk-free.
All right, let's pull all of this together. Here's the bottom line, the key things you need to know to make your own call on this.
So, to recap, we're looking at an all-natural liquid eardrop. The whole point is to target those root causes, circulation and nerve health. It's made in the USA in facilities that are FDA registered and GMP certified, which is a big plus. It's got that solid 60-day guarantee, and one last crucial point, you can only get it from one specific place.
And this is a really important warning that the sources emphasize. To make sure you're getting the real deal, not some fake or knockoff, you have to buy it from the official website, nowhere else. It's important to note that the link to the official, secure website for the EchoX is down in the video description.
So that leaves us with a final question, and it's really for you to decide. You've got a natural formula that's aiming for the root of the problem, and you've got that completely risk-free 60-day guarantee. Is EchoXen worth trying? Thanks for watching this review. If this video helped to make a decision, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next analysis. See you in the next one.